Okay, who are you, sir?
My name is Hiram E. Mann. I'm Lieutenant Colonel in the Air Force, retired. I've been totally retired for almost 38 years. I live in Titusville, Florida.
And you're with the Tuskegee, or you were with the Tuskegee Airmen?
I'm one of the original Tuskegee Airmen. I forgot what I was saying.
Okay. Anything you want to say or elaborate on your flight missions or anything like that?
Well, I'm frequently asked about for my most interesting combat mission, and I have to go back to the first strafing mission, that combat strafing mission that I flew. When one joins the group, one is usually protected for the first about 5 flights, and after that you become a regular combat pilot, and you have to do all the duties. But I knew what strafing was. I had done it in training and in the States, but when we got overseas, it was live fire. When we went into briefing, the pilots that had been there longer than I had were using expletives because of their past experiences with strafing. And I knew I guess I felt cocky like the rest of them. And I went out to the plane, I put 2 sticks of chewing gum in my mouth before I hooked up my oxygen mask. Well, to cut it short, we took off. We were over enemy territory when the flight leader saw a troop train moving on the ground. And he called for us to get rid of our external tanks and to get in echelon formation. But he went in. The leader always takes the engine for a train, and as you're strung out, you pick out a boxcar to fire on. And with the 5th bullet in each gun is an incendiary or tracer bullet. And the P-51D model has 6 50 caliber machine guns converged at 250 yards in front of the propeller. That spreads the firepower on the far side of the plane. All right, we went into our dive, and I went full forward on my throttle. That's like stomping down on your accelerator of an automobile. You're going as fast as you can go. I don't know what speed it was. I may have been doing 600, 650 miles an hour going down. I began to fire my guns, and I could see my tracer bullets going out ahead of me. And I'm flying down, aiming, trying to control the plane, and I see silver streaks going past me. My first thought was, I must be flying faster than my bullets. Then it occurred to me, the enemy was shooting at me. That was not fair. We'd never had that type of experience in the States at all. When I was lucky enough to make it through the other targets and get back to my campsite, and when I landed and taxied over to my revetment, my crew chief jumped on my wing and helped me out of the plane and all. I unhooked my oxygen mask, and that's when my knees turned to rubber. I tried to chew the gum I had put in my mouth before it started, and I noticed that I had a mouthful of BBs. I had chewed all of the cohesion out of the gum. I no longer had that 2-stick wad in my mouth, just a mouthful of little BBs. I call that my most interesting combat mission.
Okay, and one more time, sir, what is your name again?
Hiram E. Mann, M-A-N-N.
Okay, and what is your rank, sir?
Lieutenant Colonel, U.S. Air Force, retired.
Okay, and that was Tuskegee Airman, correct?
I am a documented original Tuskegee Airman.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.